The future belongs to WAG. I don't know what that represents. Not the agenda of de-radicalization. What the heck does Wayne have? Oh, what? My nigga, you do go hard as fuck. So that I can see that fitting you, homie.
America first, Israel first. Are you loyal to America? Are you not? Do we have sovereignty? Do we not? And by the way, we can end this at any time when the Israel lobby is ready to acquiesce. When the pro-Israel side is ready to acquiesce to America first, when they are ready to wave the white flag and surrender, it can all be over. For Jack Posobiec and Matt Walsh and all these other guys that just desperately want the infighting to end, I'll be the first one to say, we will accept your surrender at any time. You want to get together and unite and fight the left? You want Nick Fuentes to stop fighting the Republicans? You can wave the white flag at any time and surrender to America First forces. And then we will embrace you, we will bring you in, and we'll be your strongest allies. But it's not going to happen until we put America first. We could do it the easy way, we could do it the hard way. So, where's your money? Where are you going to place your bets? On Ross Douthat at the New York Times? National Task Force for Fighting Anti-Semitism? Mark Levin and Ben Shapiro? Lomez and Chris Rufo's new show on The Blaze? Who the fuck is watching that, by the way? I know how we're going to fight Nick Fuentes. You like Nick Fuentes and the Groypers? You're going to love this. It's Jonathan Kieperman, a Jew academic, and Chris Rufo, who's married to an illegal immigrant from Asia. And they're going to talk about why the left sucks from the studio that brought you the Groypers, from the guys that brought you white-ass niggas going hard as fuck. Here's another Jewish academic who's 50 years old telling you it's about the left. Who the fuck is watching that? How dare you? Do you think that's going to compete with me? Coming to the Blaze. Coming to the Blaze. Fuck you. Lomez, Passage Press. The guy sucks. 3 feet tall and the guy sucks. And Chris Rufo's even worse. Eat shit. Place your bets. Who do you think is going to own 2028? Rufo and Lomez, Yoram Hazony and Mark Levin and Ben Shapiro, or the white-ass niggas going hard as fuck? Who's going to win? Who does the future belong to? Nick Fuentes and Dan B and Myron and Zerka? Yay? Tucker Carlson, hello, welcome to the club. The whole crew, all the niggas rolling 6 million deeper is going to be the de-radicalization agents. It's going to be Curtis Yarvin. Or is it going to be Curtis Yarvin in his cool leather jacket? Curtis Yarvin in his leather jacket. So I think that like Oliver Cromwell, Oliver Cromwell is like, fuck off, Jew. Never gonna happen. We run this. 2028, Groypers run this. 2028, we are gonna run the election. Get ready.
All right, so I don't like some of the things he says about Israel, but I'm not really, I'm going to look into that more. What I would say is I knew some of the names he said on both sides. Obviously, there's infighting between the more mainstream, more moderate Republicans and some of the alt-right Republicans. So Nick is basically saying that the Groypers, as well as Dan and Jake Shields and Tucker, now he's saying Tucker's on his side now because they're trying to deplatform him, demonetize him, censor him just for interviewing Nick. He's saying that Myron Gaines, who I've actually come across X, he's saying that these people are the ones with the juice, the ones with the power now, the youth, and the energy is with them. I see that, but I'll say to them, I think they're a minority in terms of the group of Groypers and the people who think like them. And again, I said that many of the Groypers were doing doxing people, etc. So what I'll say about the Groypers is the ones who are open-minded and willing for conversation, please continue to talk to us. But some of you have also said very rude things to me. You've doxed people, threatened to kill people, etc. Said where their homes are, talked about killing their children. We don't fuck with all you niggas. I think that if Nick thinks that his group is going to be able to infiltrate government, and he thinks that his group is going to be able to take over America, be strong in American politics, let's see. Because there are a lot of women who don't like your rape jokes, Nick. There are a lot of women who don't want to be homemakers, who don't want to just stay in the house, but they want to work. There are a lot of black people who don't find your jokes funny. They find them offensive because you talk about all blacks by just pointing out negative things that some blacks are doing. There are Hispanics who don't like when you talk about brown people, and people like you and Lily Gaddis say Hispanics are rapists and murderers. There are definitely a lot of Jewish people who are law-abiding citizens, who are doctors, lawyers, etc., who are saving lives, who are helping this government run, who are protecting, who are putting people in jail who are committing crimes, but also helping people who are innocent, right? So I understand that the Groypers are probably have diversity, but you tend to talk very positively about white males. You tend to talk very positively about white male Christians, but there are Muslims, there are Jews, there are Christians, there are atheists, etc. So I respect you guys' views, and I think you guys could come to the table, but you're going to have to capitulate to us, my boy, right? When you guys come to the table, you're going to have to understand that all your views will not be accepted. They can only be implemented where possible, right? We have a diverse culture. So all of this shit you talking about make America white again or make America whiter to make it better, America's already diverse and we're already the greatest nation in the world. We have accepted immigrants throughout time from Europe, from Africa, from Asia, etc., as well as America was founded on immigration itself because Europeans came here and they already had people I consider East Asians, but they're called Native Americans, right? So if you want to join the table, great. Just know that it's not going to go like you think. You're real happy now. You think you got the juice. Just wait till you run across some of these liberal white women and have some debates with them. Sometimes you may win, sometimes you may lose, right? A lot of people on the right talk bad about these liberal white women. Many of them are intelligent, so we'll see how you do if you are asked to debate one of them. We just saw Jasmine Crockett earlier in the conversation. I actually would like to see you and her have a discussion because I think that some places y'all may agree, some y'all may disagree, but I would like to see her defend her views and her policies against some of the things that you're trying to push. So honestly, in America, guys, now that the youth is well, I still consider myself youth, so people like under 40 young. Now that young people are energized and into politics, it really would be nice if there were more, I don't know how we could set this up, but if there were more situations where people of different ideological backgrounds and different views debated, right? Even though Nick is not a politician, I still think it would, or maybe he is one now, it would still be nice for people of different views to sit down and talk so that us, the American people, could say, okay, what are you guys' ideas and what do we think about them? If you only hear, like when you're looking at the news now, you may only just see, okay, this is the Democratic policy. So you listen and you like some of it, or you may just get your news from Fox or some of the right-wing leaning platforms, and you might hear some of their views and like it. I think what America is missing now is we're missing like presenting both sides to us, right? We need a situation where we get a lot of information from both sides so we actually pick from a place of objectivity and knowledge and not picking from what we don't even know about. I think as Americans, we just fall into this loop in this cycle of, okay, I get my news from here and I like what they're saying. And you don't even give the other chance aside to like see if they're more than just the clips you see. Like I forgot the name of the squad, but people like AOC, etc., they kind of get branded as liberal lunatics, and we definitely just need to have, and the same thing happens to Nick, as I'm seeing myself. Many things he's saying are correct. He seems like a nice person. He's charismatic, but he's also like fun going, and he seems positive. Like looking at him, I don't now think that he like hates black people, for example, right? Like you listening to him talk, it's not like he's trying to hurt them. He just goes too hard on them sometimes about the jokes, and it's like kind of like maybe he thinks it's dark humor, but I think it goes too far. So I just said all that to say, guys, I love the energy from them. I want them to come to the table. And I just think that not just Nick, but people like Myron, I'll just end this on Myron. Like he said various things about like women. So Isabella DeLuca, Yes Jews, all these people, Emily Austin, he'll make all these comments about people. And I think that it would be good if some of these people would actually rebut him in like a video interview and like state why they support feminism or why they support certain policies, because I think that Myron is kind of like shitting on women and being rude and disrespectful. Obviously, I would have no problem talking to Myron or Nick, but I'm a small fish in a big pond. So that's why I'm saying people like Jasmine or people like Emily who do have followings, it would be nice for them to speak to Nick. People say that's platforming him, but at the end of the day, if you believe that feminism or the things you're trying to push are better than him, speak on it. Speak on it against him. I'm still confused as to why everybody's worried about this guy. Like, he says a whole lot of dumb shit, and I believe myself or just anybody, if you're intelligent, you can have a conversation with him and just point out, where he's wrong. If you like this video, please smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. New shows airing Monday through Thursday.